So we are going to have BU interview. Yes, then I was like, oh my god, again another interview for business unit also you have to give. Hey guys, welcome to the story time. Okay, I'm starting this new series called Story Time. I am going to share some of my story, on my channel, and this may help some people if they have doubt in their life. By sharing my story, if I could help somebody, then it will be really great. So my first story is I'm going to share my journey, like my first corporate journey, how it started, and what was the feeling inside me, and what was my first location, first company, and my first around 10 to 20 days, what happened exactly with me over there. So my journey started in 2017. I got my call letter from Cognizant on 25th of November, and I joined my company on 7th of December. Yeah, my first day was 7th of December. And my preferred location, when Cognizant sent me the offer letter, my preferred location that time was Bangalore, Hyderabad and Pune. Chennai was not there in the list, and I got offer from Chennai location. I was not happy that time. Really, I was not at all. I heard like in Chennai, people there, they do not speak Hindi, or it's very hard to make friends over there. And I've heard a lot of things. And all of my friends who were there in the Chennai, they luckily got the transfer in within 2 or 3 days only, while staying in Chennai to other location. So I thought like maybe I will be also getting transfer from that location to other location. So I had some positivity inside me, like maybe I will also get the other location just after joining over there. It's just a joining process, and that was something like that. Then I went there on 6th of December. Then I searched for the PG. I took on the day basis. I took a PG on 7th. We had a session, like induction session. They explained everything. Then we had to submit some of our document. So documentation process were there. They were asking us the few important document was like your passport and some of the other document. That time it was required on the day one. So the induction process was the whole day, and then the journey. From the second day the journey started. It started like we were given a room with full of PCs. It's like a lab. It was looking like a lab, and we were there, and we just had to log in and do the stuff like we have to take some test, code of conduct and those kind of thing. So in 7 days we luckily got to know that we have been assigned to some of the project. So we are going to have BU interview. Yes, then I was like, oh my god, again another interview for business unit also you have to give. So basically, what is BU interview? Suppose if you're going to some project, right, then that time the manager of that project or the people in that project, means the architect level people, they will take your interview. So I'll share my experience of the interview. First, I'll give you a few tips, like be loyal to the interviewer, because you are already selected in company, right? Means you have already crossed some interview panel. Now it's a BU interview. They don't messed up with you much, so be loyal to them. And what happened to me while they were asking me some question, and related to my project, because I did the project in ASP.NET and database. As a full stack developer, I made a project from end to end. So my interview was completely based on that, because the project was based on ASP.NET and all the Microsoft technology and database, everything was Microsoft. So they were expecting me like as a FSD the answers. So yes, my profile helped me a lot for my first BU interview. They asked me the question from my project, and the way I replied, they were like pretty much impressed. Means what, they had to select only 3 to 4 people, and we were around 5-7 people, and they took all of them, means all those people. So yeah, it happens if the BU interview, they are taking interview of 5 to 10 people, they will select only 3 to 4 people. It depends on the requirement. So they asked me few questions, I replied, but few questions were not, because I forgot that questions that time, because I was not ready, because we were preparing for our placement a year back. Means in our 7th semester we were preparing for our placement or placement type of questions. So till that time I was I forgot some of the how I wrote the code and how I implemented the things. Then I directly told them, see, not everything is like every piece of code in the project was written by me, but yeah, I took help from the Google. I googled it out, and I really don't remember how I implemented that. I was really straightforward that time, very straightforward. So I told him like I took help from the Google and I implemented with the help of that. Because after 1 year, I was literally not, aware of some of the things I did it, in my project. Means some piece of code, how you implemented that. So I replied him like that. And, so that's what I'm saying, like, don't mess up the things if you don't know anything. At that time, how you can reply, whether you can directly tell them if you have taken help from Google or some website, then you can say like, yeah, because in industry also, we do not write each and every piece of code by ourselves. No, people are taking help from the internet. They search for the solution on the internet. So it is fine. At least the end result should be fine. You should have the outcome of whatever you have been assigned with. You should show them the outcome. Yeah, I completed it. Whatever it takes, whether you used your brain or you took help from the website or somewhere else, it doesn't matter. They only care about the end result. So that's what he wanted, the end result. I gave him the end result. I searched in Google. If you want, I can do that here. So it was really a fun kind of, not very serious kind of interview. Your interview depends on you, how you are making your conversation, like whether you are too serious about your things or you are like, you should be very positive. Have a smile on your face, just be interactive with the interviewer. That's what I did in my BU. I was very interactive. I was asking question to him as well and he was asking question to me. So that's how it happened. And we got our result the very next day. And from the next day, we had to report in that. Means within 17 days, I did not had a training kind of thing. Means I had never attended any training in Cognizant. That's how, because I was in the orbit shifter group that is made like a group of people. Orbit shifter are nothing but a group of people who doesn't require a training. They will be directly getting the project and they are already like a fast learner. They do not need such kind of thing. That time it was something like that. And so I got my project. I started working on that. So this is my first few days in the Cognizant. You hope you will be liking the storytelling series. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching.